Stillpoint Family Resources was a brainchild of mine when I was in graduate school. I had experiences in clinics, in my practicum experiences. I loved the idea of putting together a nonprofit organization that worked with the underserved but offered really excellent service. But it became most personal to me when Jenny and I had our first son, John Michael, born with Down syndrome, 2 major heart malformations, 3 open heart surgeries in the first year and a half of his life. Jenny and I were fortunate in that we were strong as a couple and that we had strong people that came alongside us and supported us through those early years of crisis. And it was really out of gratitude that I wanted to found Stillpoint Family Resources. We work with crisis situations. We work with individuals and couples and families who are falling apart. It may be the birth of a special needs child. It may be a splintering marriage. It may be the pressure that comes with poverty. It could be mental illness. It could be domestic violence, child abuse. We work with families with an array of different issues. When I think about what makes us different, special, I think of the culture of excellence that's nurtured at Stillpoint Family Resources. Staff members at Stillpoint are always striving to be the best counselors they can possibly be through ongoing formation and continuing education. We're always learning and growing. There is almost no turnover at Stillpoint. So if you need to work on significant trauma, if you need to work on issues that aren't going to get resolved in 6 sessions or 8 sessions, you can rest assured that the clinicians at Stillpoint are going to be there for you for as long as you need them to be there for you. Currently, our outreach program at Stillpoint Family Resources is connected with 2 different hospitals. We're at Children's Hospital and specifically the Institute for Maternal and Fetal Health, and we're also at Santa Teresita Medical Center in Duarte. And the reason why we're there is because not everybody who's in great crisis is going to find their way to our clinics. So we need to be strategically positioned in places where they're going to find us. We meet them where they are. Stillpoint has nonprofit status for a very specific reason. We're working with people in crisis. These aren't people who are dealing with minor adjustment issues. They're people whose lives are falling apart, their families are falling apart. And we don't believe that money should ultimately be a deciding factor as to whether or not a family survives. With the nonprofit status that we have, we're able to receive contributions, tax-deductible contributions that underwrite the work that we do. And we reserve 70% of our clinical hours for those who can't afford the kind of strategic counseling that we offer otherwise. For us, every individual contribution is significant. So people can rest assured that their contributions aren't paying for the electricity bill or paying for a lot of overhead. It's directly impacting families and individuals in crisis. Stillpoint Family Resources is about preservation of the family with a preference for the underserved. And we are healing Greater Los Angeles, one family at a time.